Okay, we've got a plus 14 Plaguefall. This is just a PUG that I joined through the LFG tool. Running as disc. Here's my...
5, 4, 3.
Here's my...
1.
Okay, I guess something's wrong. Here's my talent setup. Must have had a wrong conduit or something like that. I don't know. Anyways, this is my talent setup. I've switched back to using Schism because it feels so good to pop Schism with Mind Games and Penance and Mind Blast, and it really can heal a bunch. So, I switched to Mindbender for the opposite reason, because I'm lazy, and it helps during Schism window and stuff like that, and I feel like I've had less mana problems since I've tried Mindbender, so I must just be bad about using Solace every cast I can, so that's the way it goes. Shining Force, but honestly I forget to use it when it's not like Spiteful or Sanguine, so I honestly could go whatever. Sins of the Many pumps up the damage, synergizes really well with Schism. The rest are all pretty standard for Mythics. Running with Spectral Flask of Power, Shadow Core Oil. I'll refresh that later. Well, these are cheap. I don't really care. And
5, 4,
Desolate Armor Kits. Heavy Desolate Armor Kits.
1.
It's not my key. Second dungeon in a row with a Druid tank. I just finished running a Necrotic Wake that was great. Really, really solid. This is a different group. Alright, so I'm going to Radiance Charge, Schism, Mindbender, Penance, all that stuff. And look, that group's health is great. So one thing I'm working on is relying a little bit more on Atonement healing rather than just Shadow Mending. The reason I was Shadow Mending there was because I was out of Radiance charges, but I'm going to go ahead and use one here. Schism into a Mind Games, into a procced Penance. Boy, look at that healing. He had to have Frenzied Regeneration. I'm not going to take credit for that. But, oh, you know what? I bet that's why last dungeon I was really excited because there was a moment where I hit like almost, I was like 7.7k healing. I was like, man, Disc is awesome. I forgot that Druids increase my healing that I do on them, so a little bit of an ego boost, but hey, maybe I'll try to run with more Druid tanks because of that. Interesting. So we try to get this guy first. Wait, what? What's the point of doing this rather than just pulling him normal? Maybe there's something I'm missing. Nice. Just perfect. Go ahead and power infuse the Druid here. He's probably the one that benefits the most from haste. One of my favorites to power infuse has become Death Knight. Simply because, like Druid and Mage, the reason that they're so strong is because of their Convoke and Combustion. Like big timing windows. Like I should be PIing them during that window. But something like a Death Knight, as far as I can tell, they can just really benefit pretty well from it anytime. So I'm gonna just go ahead and Rapture here. So I can kind of be a little bit more careless with throwing it out on a Death Knight, which is pretty nice. Okay, I'm gonna save some cooldowns here. So Schism should come back up by the time I actually need it. Okay. Let's do a Radiance charge into just a unbuffed Penance. Okay, and here we're going to go ahead and Radiance into a Schism. Mind Games, Penance. Yeah. Boy, it's been a bit since I've done Disc and Dungeons. I guess I did a little bit last week? Was it really last week? I don't know, there's a lot of stuff that happened this past week, so my perception of time is really off. But it definitely didn't feel as good as this does right now. Mind Games. Nope, didn't get it. It's situations like this that feel kind of bad as Disc, though. Like, we're out of combat, we're running to the next pack. I could Shadow Mend, I guess, but like, really, I need to heal you. I need you to pull. So, it's one of the weird parts about Disc compared to other healers. You get used to it, though. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, good, nice job not pulling that extra group. That would have been a little rough. I don't need to use a Radiance charge there. Ooh, it's hard to see those on the hill. Good, nobody got hit. Belch. Hooey. So here I'm dotting up everything because we're going into a fresh pull. They're going to survive for... They should survive for the full duration. In a situation like that, I fished for a Penance proc for my Penitent 1 legendary. But honestly, the group was stable. I would have done, you know, what, 12% more damage if I had not done a Radiance charge first. So I'm going to try a little bit more. Let's see how this goes. I'm going to just put it on the tank. Oh, I'm going to have the Rapture spam here. Okay. And I'm going to try to heal this with Atonement. Yes, he's spiking. Nah, I really can't afford to do that. Plenty of mana for this. Okay, I'm going to save Schism for later. Let's do some basic attacking. Okay, this one... Boy, that's the second time that Druid's gotten hit. Okay, here we're going to go ahead and Schism. Mind Games, Mind Blast, Penitent 1. Nice. Probably don't need to dot everything up, but I've got plenty of Prideful left, so mana is not really a concern. Oh my gosh. Nope, no, no. Hoo-wee! I should not be the one taking those. I should not be the one stepping on ooze bombs for metamorphosis. Okay, so I'm just going to Shadow Mend on only the tank, and then now that it's fallen off me, let's see how much damage I can pump. I didn't pop Mindbender there, because I'm pretty good on mana. That's really the reason I'm using it. It's not so much like Shadow Fiend, where I'm trying to use it for damage. It's really just mana. We're supposed to kill that? Okay. Okay, same thing here. I'm going to Schism. I'll go ahead and Mindbender here. Let's pump it up. I don't have my Mind Games, but I might have it by the time it's done. So many things popped there to save him. His cheat death popped. I popped pain suppression and then just rapture spam, and that was all just barely enough to save him. Wow. Oh my gosh. So I need to prioritize that, oh my gosh. I need to prioritize the Dispel when it gets caught by those. Because I think that's what was doing most of the damage. Catch a quick drink here while he pulls those. I can just run through the ooze there. While he's pulling them back. Go ahead and power infuse the druid. Should be plenty of time to have it back up for the boss. Man, my mana has been so much better than it was even just a couple weeks ago. Okay, Schism, Mind Games, Penance, Mind Blast. Yeah, look at that, like 6.5k healing just off of that. I felt more like a, you know, burst damage rotation than healing, so Disc is the healer for healers that don't like healing, or like a weird style of healing. Man, these hurt, what the heck? We're about to Prideful too, so I really don't want to pop Rapture. But I do need us to be topped off, so I'm going to use a Radiance Charge here, Schism, Penance. Our interrupts are sucky. Oh, we're all ranged, that's why. We got 2 hunters and a boomkin. Oof. We're gonna get Prideful off these 2 mobs. We're gonna have to burst these down at the same time. Burn them down at the same time. So I'm gonna drink to come into this with a little bit more mana than I have right now. Oh, how sweet. It's waiting on me. Always waiting on Ickis. Okay, I should have my cooldowns up really by the time I need them, so I'm going to go ahead and just crank some damage here. So there I was able to do max damage because I only had one atonement up. So I'm dealing 12% more damage from my Sins of the Many. Okay, we got to get this guy down fast. I'm going to use Schism. One atonement up. Just get that down. He's going to hit me with... Nope, we're good. Oh boy. Okay, mind games in just a sec. Mind bender in just a second. There's a lot of mind spells for priest. There we go. Lovely. Let's do it, duder. I always forget to use Door of Shadows because my key binding sucks for it. It's Control Q. We'll go ahead and rapture this. Can we do it? No. They're switching. Alright, very nice.
So you emerge victorious, but at what cost? What vile mixtures now?
It's a weird inspiring mob to get. I guess it just makes you kill it before you like pull the group in the middle if you're gonna do that, so I don't know. Which it looks like we're gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and rapture this. Try to be preemptive with damage mitigation. Oh yeah. Cake. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but it helped to mass dispel going in there, because that these slimes right here, this slime-coated debuff, if you don't dispel it, they drop that big puddle. But priest can dispel it, so it's really handy. Wow, something hit him really hard. Next pack, I'm going to use my Mind Bender to try to get some mana back. Uh-oh, the ambushers, stealthlings. He shouted a little too early, but that's okay. The incapacitating roar. Probably could have waited a little bit, but I think he wanted our DPS to save their cooldowns. Could dot all this up. Just apply atonements where needed. Okay, and Schism, Mindbender, Penance, Mind Games, PI on the Druid. We're gonna have a Prideful right after this. Next pack. Oops. Broke that. It's okay. If he does Bulwark again, I can Shining Force him. Okay, getting a little low on mana. I'm going to go ahead and do a long drink mana potion. Mindbender's up. Let's go ahead and pain suppression this. We'll dot everything up. Mindbender, Mind Games after Schism. Okay, the problem there is I just did my big healing burst and I didn't have any atonements up. So that felt really bad. Should always at least have one up on the tank. Okay. So this is going to be a little rough. Hope that's going to hit the tank. We should just be focusing down the Prideful, I think, here. And cleaving the rest. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and Rapture here. We need to B-res. I'm going to power infuse the Druid. We need to get this done. Whew. Messy, but we did it. Alright, let's do this bad boy. Kind of an unfortunate Prideful timing, but I guess it's the best it could be. Better than not having Prideful for this boss. Get off, dude. So here when we're running, it's a good example of when to just do basic shields, powered shields, just because that's what you can do as a Disc Priest when you're mobile. Okay. Assassins in 2 seconds. Should be good. I'm not going to get pop Rapture on that. Just burst her down. Let's finish her. We've had 2 deaths this entire thing. Wow. And they both happened just that last pull with the Prideful. That's crazy. Why didn't that go off on everybody? I love Rapture. This is just so messy though, because I didn't have line of sight. I missed half the group, over half the group with my first Radiance charge. That felt bad. It's awkward. I've literally never gone in that room though. That's a first for me. So that was cool. Drink real quick. Thank goodness for a druid that uses their full kit and he's, you know, off healing himself. It's nice. So we're doing the jump route. These are worth dotting. I mean, unless you're doing 25k DPS. I was gonna say these are worth dotting because they'll survive the whole time. You know, and then the hunter goes and pulls 25k DPS with this night phase stuff. Crazy. Oh man. This is a crazy group. 2 hunters, balanced druid. It's just the trash kings. And this will give us Prideful. I'm at 75%. I'm going to go ahead and Blood Elf Racial just to kind of get a little bit more wiggle room. Don't really need it. I'm really comfortable right now. I got 12 minutes to spare. We might even +2 this. And the really great thing is that this is not tyrannical. How wonderful. So excited this isn't tyrannical. Okay, so first step is just going to be regular Shadowmens. And just some basic healing. Okay, now we're starting to hit 50%. We're going to go ahead and Schism. Oh, okay. This got nerfed, didn't it? Are we supposed to soak that? Touch of slime? I don't actually know. This is where it sucks. Because I don't have... That infectious range sucks as disc, especially if we phase. Oh! Almost just zoned out for a second there and got myself killed. There we go. Alright, Margrave. Infectious Rain in 10. So I'm going to prepare for that right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, ooh, look at that! Only one cast. Great. Oh, look how long of a delay that was. Man. That was really nice. Must have got his pinky toe. Uh-oh. Alright. Fix this rain in just a couple seconds. I'm going to go get a Rapture cast off. Wow. +2 to +14 Plaguefall. Wow. Very nice. Good stuff. Wasn't any good for me? Nope. And nobody else can use them, so they are... matte trash. Good stuff. Really nice pug there. Good run.